Hello, my joyful soul community. How are you guys? Everybody doing good out there in YouTube land? So here we are, another day, um, another opportunity to share from the heart and just totally get into something that I know has been on the minds and in the hearts of a lot of people. Um, so I live in California. Um, it's been, inflation has been hard on everybody. I think we're all feeling the gas prices and different parts of the I have friends from all over the world and all over the country, and I have to say that when somebody says, "Oh yeah, I'm only paying like $2.30 for gas," I'm like, I gotta go over there. Um, but I know we're feeling it. I know we've all noticed things out in the world, right? And I'm not going to focus on that. I just wanted to introduce that's going to be part of the topic for today is how to overcome, at least how I have been able to overcome the feeling of not having enough. All right. Not be the fear of, oh my gosh, how are we going to, how's this going to happen? What's going to happen? What do we do? So for those of you that don't know, I have my job. My job is in media sales. I've been working in broadcast media for almost 25 years now. And it's sales. It's just sales. And I work with lots of different types of clients. I have clients that are regional, local, agency, just several from everywhere, all over, all walks of life. And as as a media person, back in the day, 20 years ago, local direct was very big, right? We had to go out into the local community, help the restaurants, help the banks, help the car dealers, and help a lot of people that were face to face businesses. Well, after the pandemic happened, everything switched, everything completely changed. Lots of businesses closed down, yada, yada, yada. We're not going to go over that. But now it's a new day, right? Now it's a new day, it's a new experience. And one thing that I realized was feeling so confident in my ability to provide the best service still for my clients and attract business on that sense to myself, I was thinking outside the box. I was looking at creative ideas. I was looking at different ways to do things. Um, and it made a difference. I mean, I just could do it with my eyes closed, right? Hands tied behind my back kind of thing. Um, and it was not an issue. It was a non-issue. However, with this, with the increase of gas and then food and yada yada yada, I have to admit that I got a little worried. I kind of got a little like, now what? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? And my husband has a home-based business. He is insanely talented with what he does, but it's our home-based business. So now I was on the other side, right? I used to work with business owners. Now I am a business owner. And so that energy put me in a different place. It put me in a different compartment in terms of how how this was going to work. And I did a video early on about that, how I overcame the fear of business ownership. And I'll put a link below for you if you haven't seen it. But here we are, right? We're looking at things now. We're 2022. Today is September 22nd, 2022. 2222, thank God. Um, and things have shifted. Okay. Things have shifted. You know, Queen Elizabeth has transitioned back into non-physical. That creates a tidal wave of change all over the world. And it's just change. Change is change, right? It's going to happen no matter what. But I think the one thing that has come to my awareness is that whenever you have any fear about money or time or abilities or what am I going to do? I want to change jobs, but I'm not sure, or I've been looking for work and no one's hiring me, right? I don't hear back. And you're doing all the right things. Okay, you do all the right things. You're crossing the T's, you're dotting your I's, you're sending out your resume, you got accounts set up on every online recruiter known to man, and you're doing all these things. You're doing the step to create an opportunity for yourself, right? But nothing's happening. So why is that? Why is that? What is going on? And something that I have to say that I've always been big on since I started my Course in Miracles practice is forgiveness. Okay. Forgiveness is key. Consider forgiveness the engine of life. All right. Especially in this experience that we're having right now through this ascension process. Forgiveness, guys, that's it. That's where the money is. Okay. That's where the prosperity is. That's where the abundance is. That's where the sense of balance comes from, and a better sense of self comes from. Forgiveness. Forgiveness, forgiveness, forgiveness. It's key. It's crucial because when you hold back love from someone, you are holding everything away from you. Okay? Let me just say that again. When you hold back love from someone who, in your mind, has hurt you, has done something bad to you, has betrayed you in some way, has not been very nice, whatever it is, past, present, right? You are in holding them back and holding love from them. You're not giving it, you're holding it to yourself, right? You are limiting yourself. You're not open to receiving anything that you're asking the universe for. If you're on your knees every night and you're praying and praying and praying, you're doing everything that you think that is right. You're doing your gratitude, you're doing your affirmations, you're doing all this stuff, and you're just like, well, gosh, Letty, nothing's happening. My first question would be, okay, who have you not released? What are you holding on to? And who are you holding your love from, more importantly? Because that, guys, that's the block. That's the wall. I have so many people that come to me and call me and text me, and I work with many people, and it's always the same question. How come I can't have what everybody else has? You know, oh wow, well you're so lucky. You've got all the stuff going on. It's not about that. It's not about that, especially right now. The energies right now are really intense. We're manifesting in seconds. We are manifesting, guys, like that, just like that. So please watch your thoughts, number one, for sure. Do not think negatively. All right. I just did a video on doubt. Okay. Watch your thoughts. Watch what you're perpetually thinking over and over and over and over again. But also watch your thoughts about someone that you are holding love from, because love is all there is. Really, love does make the world go round. I mean, how many times have we heard that adage, right? Oh, love makes the world go round. Oh, okay. It really does. It really truly does. Let me say, it absolutely does. And I didn't realize this until, I would say, probably, well, most recently, just in the last couple of days, really truly like a big wow was a moment. Um, but I remember I had in my former husband passed away, and there was never that reconciliation moment. My pride got in the way, my hurt feelings got in the way. Why bother? Indifference, guys. And I wondered, what things came to me anyway. I manifested a ton of things, but it probably could have been at a deeper level. I think it could have been different, had I released it, had I released my love to that person and said, you know what? I see you. I see your spirit. One thing that I've talked about, guys, is that we all come into this experience with a plan. We come into this life with a plan. We make agreements with people. Your biggest teachers, your biggest teachers are truly, truly in service to you. You ask them to do that. Remember when we were kids? I don't know if you guys remember this, but I know I did this. I think it was Friday the 13th, or was it Nightmare on Elm Street, probably. And all of us kids used to get together at somebody else's house, and somebody had the movie from Blockbuster, and we'd rent the movie, and it was like Fright Night, right? And I remember I was such a scaredy cat. I hated scary movies. I would just freak out, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna die!" I felt like I needed to work through the fear so I could be brave And I think I told my sister, one of my sisters, whatever I do, whatever happens, do not turn off the movie and don't open the door. If I want out, don't let me out. I gotta work through this. And I did. Well, I didn't. I'm still afraid of scary movies. Um, Actually, it's not afraid anymore. Now I know. But back then, I wanted to just really work through that, get through that, you know, that fear. And so it's that same experience where it's like, okay, no matter what I say, no matter what I do, right? Don't let me come out. Don't open the door. Well, it's like that in the sense that, you know, when we come into this experience, we ask those that have been in our life that have given us the hardest time sometimes. They have been our biggest teachers. And we said, you know what? I want to learn how to be a forgiving person. In this new life I'm going to go into here, okay, so and so, you know, I want you to show me, do something that's going to make me be really mad at you so that I can forgive you because I want to experience myself as forgiving. And so I can say for myself, I did that. I did that. And I've had lots of opportunities to be forgiving. And I always wondered, like, what the hell? Why me? I felt like a victim. But I really wasn't a victim, you guys. I was a willing participant. I asked them to do this so that I could experience myself as a loving and forgiving person. And I am. I am a loving and forgiving person. Sometimes people in my life are like, I don't know how you do it, or how come you're even talking to that guy, or whatever, right? But I think at the end of the day, you just got to, it doesn't serve you to hold it anymore. Now, you can forgive energetically. You can release that person energetically. You don't have to go driving across the country and knock on someone's door and say, "Oh, hi, excuse me." You don't have to do that. Remember, in spirit, there is no time, there is no distance. It's instant. And they will feel the energy. They will feel the energy. I promise you. We are the ripple on the pond of life. Okay. So what you do on this end, you send out this reverberating energy and they get it on their end. And all of a sudden one day they're walking the dog and they're like, wow, I just feel so good. Hey, yeah, everything's good. Having a great day. Well, you're sending them love. You're sending them light. You're recognizing that they are a spiritual being also, just like you. We've all been the villain and we've all been the victim. But at the end of the day, guys, those roles, they don't exist. We are spiritual. We are eternal beings having this human experience and wanting to experience life and different things. We want to experience love. We want to experience sadness. We want to experience joy. We want to experience ourselves as being brave, being strong, being forgiving. Okay. So everyone that comes into your life is an opportunity for you to be that. So when you start to give love and you don't hold back with the person that has been the most challenging for you, and you see them as the spirit that they are, you knock down those walls, guys. You knock it down because to give love to them, you're giving love to yourself. And you are honoring that. You're honoring their spirit, you're honoring yours. And then this tidal wave of prosperity and abundance comes in. I promise you, it totally comes in. And then you're like, oh my God, the phones are ringing, things are happening. There's no there's no money fear anymore. There's no doubt. There's nothing because there's no blocking it. So everything you put out into the vortex of creation, all your dreams, all your goals, the places you want to go, the things you want to see, what you want to do, it all flows in. Now it's free to flow in. There's nothing blocking it. Okay? So I just want to say if you are struggling financially, and you can't figure out why, and you're blaming the world, and you're yelling at the government, and you're freaking out, you're just putting more negativity out there. It doesn't serve you. It's not serving the collective for sure, right? If we see the world as abundant, and we see the world as loving, and we see the world as kind, then that is what we're going to have. Bottom line, I don't mean to sound so like, hard ass, but really, that is what we're going to have. We're manifesting every single day, every minute of every day with our thoughts. So I am choosing to see an abundant world. I choose every day to put love out there because I want a loving world. I want our children to be in a loving world. I want my parents to have a loving experience in a loving world, and in a world where there's no limit. There's no limitation. If I believe in limitation, there will be limitation. If I believe that by holding back love from this person, that I'm going to be okay, no problem. And then I wonder, things happen. Synchronicity is happening every day, guys. Open your eyes, look at it. When you have been rude, when you have been blocking someone, when you think bad thoughts of someone and you send them really negative energy and you're like talking smack, right? About this person, you're gossiping. You call somebody who's going to gossip with you about this person. When you do that, pay attention to the next 48 hours. Do it. You will see synchronicity. The universe answers you. It answers your energy. You're going to drop your keys. You're going to hit your head. You're going to lose something. You're going to run out of gas. I mean, whatever. It, it'll show up for you. That energy is going to bounce right back. I call it the bounce back. It's the bounce back. It's frequency. We're all frequency. So when you release someone from this prison you put them in, and you remove the gate, the portón, the big wall, so they can receive your energy now and your forgiveness, and you can see them for the soul that they are, their light. You are giving it to yourself, and it will change. Not only will you change your life and your experience pretty much immediately, but you will change theirs. And then pretty soon you'll figure out, wow, hey, you'll hear through the grapevine, oh yeah, no, she's totally different now. She's beautiful, she's really nice, she's doing all this good stuff. And you're like, really? Yeah, he's great. I don't know why. Well, really? He was like that? Oh, I just like that now. Okay. Love heals. Love heals. Love heals all things, everywhere, all the time, no matter what. So when you put it out and you let someone have it and you don't hold back and you don't hold it back from them, especially whoever it is, it could have been somebody from 30 years ago. Just let it go. It doesn't serve you, especially right now. Especially right now. You need some money? Give love. You need abundance and prosperity in your life? Okay? Then stop holding it back from someone. Be abundant with your love. Be abundant with your time. Be abundant with your forgiveness. Because there's no other way. We are going into a 4-5D experience, guys. You know what that means, right? It's love. This is a love revolution. You're, I'm not, I'm not going to talk about anything but love here. That's what this channel is for. I'm just here to help guide. I'm here to help show you that I'm just like everybody else. I'm learning. I'm learning. And I'm not holding back anymore. Not holding back from anyone. From anyone who I feel in my mind, in my heart, hurt me or pissed me off or, wasn't nice or whatever, screwed me over, whatever. It could be a million different things. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to hold back because I have a family. I want to love myself. And I have children that are going to be on this earth long after I'm gone. And so I want to do what I can right now to create the world that they're going to live in. Not only about recycling and saving the oceans and saving the ozone layer, it's about creating a loving, beautiful community, one world, one heart, everyone connected through love. And on that note, I thank you for being with me today. Please click the bell, share this message with anyone that you think needs to hear this. If they're struggling financially, guys, send them this video. And that way they can figure out where and who are they holding love from, especially themselves. Thank you so much. Love you. Have a beautiful experience this morning, this afternoon, this evening. Good night, wherever you are in the world. Someone out here in California thinks the world of you and is very grateful for your energy and for this exchange. And I send you my love. I send you my abundance, my prosperity. And in this moment, you are loved and all is well. God bless you guys. Namaste.